Transplant surgeons typically transport donor organs by carefully packing them on ice and racing as fast as they can to the recipient. The organ can only survive a certain amount of time until it's placed into its new body.
Oh!
At best, the heart and lungs only have 4 to 6 hours.
Link!
Jules? Hey. Yeah, I said I would call, and I meant to.
Oh, it's okay. No, I'm not here for you. I actually just work here now. Don't suppose you could point me to the scrubs? Actually, never mind. I recognize her from the interviews. Bye. Hi. I'm Jules Millen.
Mika Isuda.
I think I might have accidentally slept with an attending already.
You work fast.
But recently, scientists have developed machines that can improve these odds.
Oh, I really needed coffee.
Essentially, certain organs can now travel in a box that continuously perfuses them with nutrients, preserving their viability.
Hey, I'm Lucas Adams. Or Luke, just don't call me Skywalker. First day, who's nervous?
Wow, who is it? 10, but he won't shut up.
What's that?
Nothing.
What'd she say? What was so funny?
Nothing.
Come on.
Just sizing up the competition and liking my odds.
Because I said hello?
Don't worry, Skywalker. Jules here already slept with an attending.
Wow.
You didn't say it was a secret.
This innovation has allowed us to increase the number of organs available for transplantation.
Hey, Dr. Griffith. Slow down. You'll create a safety hazard.
I'm sorry, late. Tornado.
The tornado was yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And for over 100,000 people in this country who are currently waiting for an organ, it's a chance at a new life. Congratulations, you all made it. You're here. I know this OR looks like a high-tech fever dream, but it's all real and very expensive, so don't touch that. Scanner cost as much as my house. I see and appreciate your awe, but all of this high-tech equipment is useless without highly skilled surgeons to operate it. It's useless without you. You will use it to save lives. You will use it to end them, because that's the game we're in. When we have a bad day, we end a life. You knew that and you went to med school anyway, and that makes you brave. We didn't pick you for your grades. We picked you for your fight. We're all getting a second chance here today. Griffith, thanks for joining us. I'm not sure interrupting my opening speech is a great way to start off. Do you want to explain yourself?
The tornado created a family situation, Chief Gray. I assure you, won't happen again.
Let's allow for some extra time in the morning, Griffith. If you want to succeed here, learn to expect the unexpected. That goes for all of you. Now, a bit about...
Billy, are you back?
Do I look like I'm back?
No.
No, I heard about the new class, the new OR. Couldn't resist coming to see for myself.
Looks like we all had the same idea.
Okay, I see baby surgeons. I see an attending surgeon. Where are the senior residents?
We're still working on recruiting senior residents. Our prior class is all happy in their new residencies.
Okay, Dr. Schmidt, don't forget to brace the head. Fix your face, Schmidt.
Okay.
Okay, Ragda, one more big push, and let's go.
What?
No.
I'm sorry. I have to.
You promised. I vouched for you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You were gallivanting around the world while your wife threw a mountain of money at new surgical equipment. Then you opened up the residency program 6 months before you should have. You made a residency class from the bottom of the barrel, the rejects. Yeah, that smacks of desperation. I will not co-sign.
They are an excellent group, Bailey. They are a carefully cultivated group. We got hundreds of applications, and we comb through them to find the gems. This class, they may not have gotten straight A's like you, but they have stories, and they have heart, they have empathy. And when you're trying to build a solid surgeon, that counts for a lot. And I would highly recommend gallivanting around the world. It changes your thinking. It opens up your mind.
You telling me I'm closed-minded?
I did no such thing.
Dr. Weber, I promised Joe Wilson that if she got me a spot in OBGYN, that I would see the residency through no matter when the surgery program opened back up. So presently, I'm risking not only my job, but also my friendship. That being said, I hate it. I hate it so much. You need senior surgical residents. I might go so far as to say you need a chief resident. And if you make me him, I will be mean. I will be bossy. And if I'm ever tempted to go soft, I will picture a return to OB and I will get stronger. Stronger like a vagina, which I've been forced to learn can stretch to 200 times its natural size and lift a 30-pound weight just by flexing. I'll be the vagina of the program if you'd let me. Or, you might prefer the term backbone, sir.
I wish you all the best of luck.
You'll need to speak to Chief Graysmith, and I would suggest you modifying the speech there.
Yesterday's tornado came out of nowhere and blew a bus off a cliff. The bus flipped over and landed after a 20-foot drop. And because many of the passengers were not wearing seatbelts, we have an inordinate number of patients who may have experienced catastrophic brain injury. How do we declare brain death? Dr. Kwan.
Numerous criteria must be met before determination of brain death, including at least 2 clinical exams and a confirmatory test such as a brain scan.
Correct.
How many are there?
We raise our hands and we wait to be called on, Dr. Adams. It may seem infantilizing, but it maintains a necessary pecking order that keeps people alive. Dr. Adams.
How many are potentially brain dead?
14.
Oh. Well, how many are donors?
Dr. Griffith.
How many of those 14 are potential organ donors?
9.
Whoa, organ palooza.
I can't overstate how inappropriate that is.
I have a dark sense of humor.
You don't get to talk for the rest of the day.
I mean,
every one of those organs came from a person who was living their life yesterday, a person with family and friends who are devastated today and praying for a miracle.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't talk. We'll ask the families to move to the waiting room while we run confirmatory tests. We have already alerted the OPO for potential donors. We have transplant surgeons on standby from all over the country to make sure that not one precious life-giving organ goes to waste.
This just got super real.
No blood flow on the transcranial Doppler. Adams. His mother is in the waiting area.
You want me to tell her that your son is brain dead?
You will take time and care. You will be kind, you will be gentle, and you will be clear. That goes for all of you.
It's not what you know, no. So young. It's what you have.
No spontaneous respiratory effort, hypercarbia, and no ocular reflexes. She's gone. Griffith, her husband was also in the accident. He is a post-op surgical patient.
The waiting ways, believe me, it wasn't mine, and now it's yours.
No cough reflex. Quan.
On it?
Ages knew it grows with you, maybe. Growing always has pains, baby. No hidden meaning, no trick to reveal, and that's the deal. And I
Her eyes are tracking. She still has some brain activity. She's not brain dead. She is not dead.
Oh, thank God.
You're not alone.
Hey, I rounded on your post-ops, and Mrs. Shaughnessy says her incision hurts, but there's no sign of infection, so I just upped her morphine for today.
Okay.
Oh, and Mr. Mulligan asked me to thank you again. Why are you pacing?
Because, I think we have a match for Howard. I love Howard. And, you know, I'm just bursting to tell him, but it's not official yet. And I also don't want it to seem like I'm rooting for somebody's death, so I'm not.
Pierce?
Yes.
I recognized you from that article you wrote about racial disparities and outcomes after bypass surgery. Well, it wasn't a great picture.
Okay.
I'm saying that I recognized you even though that photo looks nothing like you because I am a huge fan of that paper. I read it 3 times. You are brilliant. And I'm Dr. Jules Millen. I'm a first-year surgical
Dr.
intern.
Millen, are you just fangirling, or did you come here to tell her something?
Oh, sorry. Yes. I was told to tell you that we got a call from UNO.
You have a heart for Howard?
Is Howard Mr. Jones?
Yes! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yeah, I'll start the paperwork.
Oh my God.
Dr. Pierce, can I please join you? I just had to tell a family the worst news of their life, and I could really use some of the opposite.
Miss Milton, I'm Dr. Yasuda. Your daughter, Marina, is showing distinct signs of brain activity. Her eyes are fixating on stationary objects.
But I saw everyone. I saw all the other parents. You're saying there's a chance she might live? She might live through this?
We're continuing to make adjustments to her ventilator and her medications and hoping the brain swelling comes down. And yes, there is a chance that she might live.
I'm too afraid to hope.
Okay. I get that. How about if I hope for you? I have 7 sisters, and one of them is around Marina's age, so I will hope for Marina the way I would hope for my own sister. I'll keep you posted.
Don't mind him. He's a crybaby.
It's okay. I'm emotional too. You've waited so long for this, Howard.
I honestly didn't think this day would come.
Dr. Millen, why don't you check Howard's blood pressure while we're here?
What is it? Bring your kid to work day?
Our surgical residency program just opened back up today, so we finally have interns again.
You look 12. Are you 12?
No, sir.
We're just old, babe. We're so old that the young adults look like children.
And now you'll get to grow even older together.
Oh, no. He just stopped.
Sorry.
Yay! They're here. The black scrubs are here.
Who are the black scrubs for?
For me, for OB, the female body has become a war zone in this country, and pink is a peacetime color.
Got it. So it's a statement.
No, it's more a state of mind.
Need some help?
I'm good. You?
Actually, yeah, I do. Do you remember that girl from Saturday night?
The blonde?
Oh, that was Thursday.
Oh, yeah, the one that kind of looks like the Snow White to your Prince Charming?
Yeah.
And she had a Disney princessy kind of name?
Jules.
Yes.
Yeah. Turns out she works here now.
Doing what?
Surgical intern.
Oh my God!
I'm fired, right? I should just go pack my things?
You didn't know when you brought her into our home that she was an incoming resident?
There were drinks, the bar was loud. She might have said it, and I might have nodded like I heard it.
With your old man ears?
That hurts. Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Get ahead of it. Talk to the chief.
Dr. calling to Pete's ICU. Dr. Cohen report to Pete's ICU.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Hell of a day, man. Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah.
What do we do now? Dr. Dougal, may I join you? I would love to see what's involved with procuring an organ for a transplant.
I guess that's fine. Yeah.
Well, me too.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I've never seen a line like this.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've never heard of 8 donors in one hospital in one day.
Freak storm, yeah. Terrible day.
40 lives.
You said what?
It's the worst math. It's transplant surgeon math. We do it to comfort ourselves. 8 deaths saves up to 40 lives, and that's not including skin and corneas. So yes, it is a horrible day, but it's also a beautiful day. You know, it all coexists.
It's a little comforting.
So how's everything been here since the shutdown?
Honestly, man, it's been awful. I mean, teaching hospital with no residents. You know who ends up with all the scut? Junior attending. You know who ends up holding the clamps? The junior attending. And you know when that starts to feel like hell? When the woman you love is your boss. So, it's been rough.
I honestly just think I was asking how Meredith's been.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good. She's a good chief.
So she made that job official, did she?
Her title is interim chief, but 6 months in feels pretty official.
Got it.
Yeah.
I understand. It's my patient has been waiting longer, and her cardiac and liver function are deteriorating fast. Also, the donor is in this hospital. Yes, I will hold.
I need you alone.
Link was here first.
Oh, yeah, I slept with an intern. But I didn't know she was an intern. It was before. It was not today. It was, wow, this is awkward.
I'm in no position to judge you on this. I do recommend you stay away from elevators for the foreseeable future. Go to HR. They have paperwork for this kind of thing.
Thank you.
Good luck. Nick's here. He's here. Nick Marsh, don't try to be calm and don't try to be chiefly. The man you love is here, waiting for an organ in the surgical corridor.
Of course he is. Half the transplant surgeons in the country are here.
Well, then go talk to him, Meredith.
I'm on the phone with UNOS. It's a triple organ match for Sarah Martinez. They're saying someone's in line ahead of her.
Meredith, you have been sad for 6 months. Even Zola has noticed. Last week, she asked me for Nick's phone number so that she could call him and explain to him why you never went to Minnesota and that maybe he would understand and come and visit. And now he's here, and you love him. Don't be an idiot.
You never told me that story. Yes, I'm here. Yes. Thank you so much.
Dr.
Thank
Gray.
you.
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt. I have carefully considered, and I feel...
You hate OB.
More than I hate war.
You'd make a good chief resident.
Seriously?
Hi.
Hello?
Dr. Adams, did you bring the patient down, Liam Collins?
Yes, Chief. They're prepping him now.
Dr. Marsh,
Mm-hmm.
I just got off the phone with UNOS. I have a triple organ transplant match for my patient, Sarah Martinez. It's the first day of the new residency program, and I can't really disappear into an OR for 25 hours. So if you'd be willing to take point on this, and I can find someone to transport your organ back to Minnesota.
A triple organ transplant, that's what we're talking about?
Those are super rare, yeah?
Okay, do you feel comfortable taking the liver back to Minnesota? It's for Chen, it's his patient. He's doing the transplant.
No problem.
Okay. I will scrub in.
Great. This is very helpful.
Good.
Shall we go meet Sarah Martinez and her family and deliver the good news?
Let's do it.
Okay. Dr. Ndugu?
Dr. Gray?
That is not how I thought that would go. That's patient number 35467, Liam Collins.
That's me. I just sent him out to pre-op.
Why didn't you talk to his family?
I did.
You didn't. His mom is in the ICU screaming at Dr. Shepard.
What? No, I know. I definitely spoke to somebody's mother.
Congratulations on your first day. And also your last. Gotta be some sort of record, right?
I really am so sorry. I don't know how this happened, but I will.
You will what? What can you possibly do to fix this?
Mrs. Collins, I know that you have suffered the worst loss of your life today, and my intern made a terrible mistake in speaking to the wrong parent, but I did do the final round of tests on your son. I did declare him brain dead.
How am I supposed to trust you? I wasn't given the chance to say goodbye to my child. How am I supposed to trust your tests when you and your staff are capable of making this kind of mistake? Oh, my sweetheart. Oh, my sweet love.
Ma'am, I am so sorry.
Mrs. Collins, would you like me to run the last test again?
I would like you to run all the tests again.
This is Dr. Gray's triple organ match.
Then you had better go talk to Dr. Gray. Go with him, please. Make sure he doesn't screw this up too.
Group hug! Everyone joins. Everyone join. I don't know who you are, but those are the rules of group hug.
Davis, you're embarrassing yourself.
I can live with that.
Is all three organs? She's getting all three of them?
Today?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, well, if you don't crush our surgeons first.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Say it again. I want to make sure I understand.
I spoke with the wrong family, and so Liam's mom almost didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and so she's upset.
I'm sure upset doesn't begin to cover how that woman feels right now.
Okay, is she saying goodbye to him now?
No.
No.
I need more Adams.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
save your shame for after your shift. Your shame spiral is about you, and right now we need it to be all about our patients. You understand?
Griffith, the mom asked Dr. Shepard to run all of the tests again.
Is she doing that?
It felt like if she didn't, the organs would not be donated.
Okay. What's the patient's status?
It's brain dead.
Yes, I understand that, but were his vitals stable?
Do you understand why he's asking that? He's asking you that because if the patient codes, if the patient's heart stops before Dr. Shepard's finished running the tests, then you get to be the one who goes in and tells that family that their 1 in a million match just got wasted because of your error. Stop looking at me like that. Go help Dr. Shepard.
Mrs. Collins has her family doctor here now, and she wants him to sign off on the test. She does not trust us as far as she can kick us, and I cannot blame her. Dr. Griffith.
I'll go get him.
They had the same name. And Mrs. Collins, her first name is Jane, and I said, "Are you Jane?" And the other lady, she said yes, and I guess he had the same name.
You used the first name.
Well, I was trying to be more personal because I was about to tell her son was brain dead.
Yeah, but you can see now why we don't do that.
Yes.
Meanwhile, who did you talk to? Is there someone named Jane walking around now who thinks that her child is brain dead and he isn't?
No, I checked. Her name is Jane Miller, and her son is brain dead, too.
Mrs. Collins, Dr. Shepard sent me.
This is our family doctor, Dr. Chagrin.
Dr. Chagrin, I'm Dr. Griffith. We're hoping we could get your opinion.
I know time is of the essence. Lead the way.
Oh, sorry, coming through. Thank you so much. Oh, Gail, please, on your right. Excuse us, just gonna. Thanks so much. And corner, coming in hot. Oh, guys, sorry, don't got time. Oh, gotta fight to see y'all. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Excuse on the right, on the left. Excuse, Dr. Shepard.
Mrs. Collins, I am so deeply sorry for your loss, but Dr. Chagrin has confirmed.
Mrs. Collins, my name is Dr. Benson Kwan, and I lost my brother in an accident when he was only 16. It was devastating, and my life was never the same. And there's nothing anyone can say that can take your pain away. But the lives my brother saved when he donated his organs, I think about them. I still think about the little girl who got his heart, the teenage boy who got his kidney, and the grandmother who got his liver. Because those people give his death some little bit of meaning. I cling to that. I cling to it after all these years.
Tell Dr. Shepard I consent.
Thank you. Your brother just saved a whole bunch more lives.
Never had a brother, but you're welcome. I want in on a triple organ transplant.
What does your gut say?
My gut? My gut says she's getting her organs today.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. Sometimes my gut is wrong.
I shouldn't have told you to go back to Minnesota. I called after you. You didn't hear me.
Oh, I heard you.
You did?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, but I was hurt. I wanted you to do more than call out my name. I wanted you to put in some effort.
It was a bad day.
It's been 6 months.
It's been a very difficult 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how I'm so stubborn and so proud.
Same. You got approval.
I got approval.
Excuse you?
We both got approval. Okay, well, you both can be in the surgery.
Whoa. I thought I was the lead surgeon.
You are.
Okay.
Yes.
You can both be in the surgery.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I've read that they can turn your body into a pot and plant you as fertilizer for a tree, and that's what I want.
What?
Mom, don't be morose.
It's not morose. It's what I want. I want to be a tree that you and the kids and all the grandkids can picnic under. I want to make oxygen and fight global warming. I don't want to become pollution. And that's what a casket is. And that's what cremation is. It's land pollution. And it's air pollution. If I die today, or when I die, whenever, just remember, sweetheart, I want to be a tree. I want to watch over our family. Forever.
You ready?
Ready.
It's a no.
Oh, you said it's a no?
Dr. Miller, would you like to close the chest?
What?
The heart has hematomas everywhere. It is not usable for transplant.
I can close, Dr. Pierce.
Nonsense. She knows how to do a running subcuticular stitch. I'm sure she's practiced on 1,000 oranges. Human flesh is a little bit firmer. You're going to have to pull a little bit harder.
Oh, what about Howard?
You'll explain to Howard and his husband that Howard will remain on the transplant list, but today was not his day.
But his husband couldn't stop crying.
I know. It sucks. But we take the good with the bad here, Dr. Millen. Schmidt, keep an eye.
Okay. 4-0 monochrome, please.
You say please to Buki.
I did.
Right here. There.
You just keep getting younger.
Right? Adams, what are you doing?
I screwed up. I just want to make sure she's okay.
You want to scrub in?
For real, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting fired later.
Well, if they haven't fired you yet, you still got a shot. Look, here's the deal. We all have bad days. We all make mistakes. You just gotta learn from them. You learn from them, you're good. Right? What'd you learn today?
Raise my hand before talking, save the shame for the end of the day, and use full names when speaking with next of kin.
Yes. Okay. That's good. Come on. End your day better than it started. Okay? Let's go. Come on, let's go. This is going to be a long, arduous surgery. Let's pace ourselves. And say a prayer now if you're the praying kind. The donor is Liam Collins. He loved rugby and he loved science. The recipient is Sarah Martinez, and she loves nature, and she's about to be a grandmother.
It's a beautiful day to save lives. It's a beautiful day to save lives.
Derek was a god to him.
I know.
Stop.
And Lucas was Derek's favorite nephew. And I do love him, so I hate to keep saying this, but I don't think he has what it takes.
I know you don't.
I mean, he's a mess. He doesn't follow instructions. He has to do everything his own way. Did you hire him because he reminds you of Derek?
No, not Derek. He is a mess. He does need to do things his own way.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has a stroke of the family genius. And he's a bit of a black sheep. You don't see it, do you?
Is that why he drives me crazy? He's me.
Yes, he's you. He's got the spark. He's got the drive. He just needs a chance.
I had to be watched very closely at that age.
Great. Are you volunteering? Because I accept.
No, I was not
Too late. I already accepted.
Call me a fool for thinking maybe I could get over. Or I could be stronger than the fear in my mind. And she said, keep on getting stronger, keep on getting wiser, my dear. Don't give in to the forces, don't succumb to your fear. Oh, sing with me now for the change I can become. Oh, sing with me now for the change that's just begun.
You have a heartbeat.
Yes.
Oh, sing with me now for the change I can become. Oh, sing with me now for the change that's just begun. But do you see me, oh Lord, when I look to you for an answer? I need you to tell me how to carry on. And he said, keep on getting stronger, keep on getting wiser, my dear. Don't give in to the forces, don't succumb to your fear. Oh, sing with me now for the change I can become.
We need all ECMO.
Sing with me now for the change that's just begun.
Vitals are stable.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how's the first shift going?
It's endless. It's exhilarating. It's devastating. I told a person that his wife was dead today, and then another man that his husband wasn't getting a heart. But I also sewed human flesh on a living human being, which was nothing like an orange and different from a cadaver. And I think I'm in love with the whole thing.
That's great. That's great. Hey, listen, this is a little awkward, but would you mind signing this?
Well, what is it?
This is HR paperwork. It's just so things don't get muddy. It just says that our relationship pre-exists your employment here.
What relationship?
Well...
Oh, Link, you're a nice guy, and we had fun, but we don't have a relationship.
I don't want a relationship.
Okay, then why are you waiting outside the intern locker room like a stalker? Okay, you're a nice guy, Link, so let's be friends. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Miss Milton. Miss Milton. Marina's awake. You did it. You helped. I helped.
How's that dark sense of humor working out, Yasuda?
Okay, good. Good. Okay.
Am I a tree?
Sorry, are you what now? Not yet, sir.
Yeah, I see my kids.
No, sir, not yet. You need to rest and recover, and in a couple days, we can talk about it. Okay?
I want to thank the donor family. Someone's child died. I want to tell them I know what they lost.
Of course, I understand, but really, you do need to rest. We'll talk about it more. Okay?
Is far from ready to come back. No, I don't want to be the last one chosen.
You feel all right, Dr. Griffith?
My mom died.
I'm so sorry. Do you need a grief counselor, pastor?
She died when I was born.
Oh.
In this hospital. So, I haven't been here since then.
Since you were born?
I haven't been here since the birth of me killed my mother somewhere in one of these rooms. Which is why I was late at my first day. It had nothing to do with the tornado. I had a panic attack, and then I saw the color of the walls. I've been picturing this place my whole life. When I think of my mother and the walls are beige, and then I get here and they're blue, and it's just disorienting, disappointing. Got it wrong all this time.
Well, they only painted the walls blue a few years ago. You got it right.
Makes me feel so much better. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Weber.
Of course.
I'm sorry that I was late on my first day and I lied about why.
It's understandable, Dr. Griffith.
Won't happen again.
Soon there'll be still waters.
You waited outside the intern locker room?
Uh-huh. Right, you set me up, didn't you? I mean, you did this on purpose.
Don't hate me. I needed a laugh.
So glad I could provide it.
Keep walking, Schmidt. We're not on speaking terms.
Harsh.
Yeah, well, I can be mean when I want to be.
Oh, I know.
Come in. Hey.
Thank you for that. I've been at this a long time, and I've never done a triple, so thank you.
How's Sarah?
Well, she's not a tree. Sorry. Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's awake and she's grateful.
That's excellent news.
It is. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Or don't.
Or don't.
I need a residency director. New beginnings aren't always easy. You're the best teacher I know. This class is a lot like you were at their age. They either didn't match anywhere else or got kicked out of their programs.
So they're diamonds in the rough, is that what you're saying?
Yes, and I think that I would have never hired them if I didn't know you and I didn't know your story. I think you inspired this whole thing. And I need a residency director. It's excellent pay, and you wouldn't have to travel as much, and I would love it if you would just at least consider it. When you get a new organ, you spend your life on medications designed to suppress your immune system so that your body won't reject it.
Hey!
Hey! You're here!
Yeah, you called. Then we came.
Right, but I did call you 3 weeks ago.
Well, I couldn't work 3 weeks ago, but now I can.
Sort of.
Not sort of, I can.
Well, he has to be supervised.
You don't have to say it like that.
Well, how do you want me to say it, Owen? You're very tan.
Well, yeah, because he's been serving every day with a 24-year-old named Stella while we've been paying out our entire life savings to a $1,700 an hour attorney.
Yeah, and she's been drinking rosé angrily all day, but you don't see me criticizing her. So.
Wow.
I'm gonna go.
But you will think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
But at least you have a life to spend. Let's sit down. Great.
Yes.
And a body to medicate.
So, the attorney got all criminal charges dropped.
For the low, low price of $250,000.
Wow. Okay. So do you have a medical license?
A suspended medical license.
I just have to be supervised for a little while.
How long is a little while?
Not that long.
6 months is that long, Owen.
Yeah, 6 months.
The second chances can feel like an insult if you can't get over what you lost the first time around.
My eyes hurt. Everything hurts. I think my fingernails hurt.
Not mine. I feel high. Saving lives, it's most epic high.
That's adrenaline.
Plus dopamine.
I prefer to think of it as magic. What do they call you, Griffith?
Simone.
What, no nickname? Like Simmy or Simpson?
I am truly stunned that you still work here.
Dude, one day you're gonna screw up too, and I'm gonna remember this.
Doubtful. You wanna know what they call me, Skywalker? They call me Blue.
As in the color?
As in the ribbon. Because I always win.
That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you.
We definitely don't always win, because this is a program for rejects and losers.
No, that's not how I identify.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Okay, fine, me neither.
Yeah, that's kind of how I identify. But I intend to prove myself wrong.
I still can't believe you lied to that mother.
I comforted that mother. It was a win-win. So, what'd you do to get in here?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
Or it can feel like a miracle. Like a hard-fought victory. A chance to live the life you always wanted.
Just trying to teach you well. Now listen to the morning.